Today, my wife Deirdre is doing a 20-minute power test. I rode out here to Mount Lemmon and she drove to meet me. She forgot her jersey, forgot her socks. Lucky I got an extra jacket I'm gonna give her. We're going up Lemmon to do her 20-minute power and I'm here for motivation. What is your all-time best 20-minute power?
252, so that's just over 4 watts per kilo.
And what do you want to do today?
My most recent personal best is 240. So I would like to get 240. I mean, obviously 250, 252 hitting my PB would be amazing. But I'll be happy with, as long as I can beat my 240. Yeah.
Sit on 240 for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
And then just try and bump it up?
Each minute, yeah.
Okay. Now, in terms of like the verbal motivation, do you want me to like not say much at the beginning and then slowly ramp it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And more just about like reminding me about my cadence, my breathing.
Gotcha. And do you like hard motivation, like bitch,
No.
pedal hard?
No.
Or you want like nice motivation,
Yeah.
like, oh, you're so beautiful.
No, just like, you got this. Come on, spin those
dance
legs.
on those pedals. What about like some sexual motivation? Like, when we get home, I'm gonna punish you with my.
No.
Don't want
that's
that?
the last thing
I'm dropping the camera here. Sorry, I'm
That's
joking.
the last thing my undercarriage wants to think about when it's being crucified.
Do you think
on
this
the
is
bike.
gonna make it on into the video or what? I'm wondering if you should sit on 245.
I feel good.
So you're gonna sit on 245 or 240? Or am I pushing you to do something you don't want to do?
No, it's just kind of that fine balance. Like 240 is a little low if I want to hit 250,
Yeah.
right?
I think you should sit at 245.
All right.
All right, here we go. All right, we're over 5 minutes. What are your watts?
245.
Nice, hold it there till you get to 10 minutes. Deep breaths. You got this. We're at 7.5 minutes. She's at 245. You can break a record today. All right, we're hitting 10 minutes. What do you got?
245.
Nice. Okay, it's time to build. 1 watt every minute. Let's do this. Call out 246 when you got it. Let's go. 246. Give it to me. Let's do a little reset. Slow everything down. Stay on the pedals. Tell yourself you got this. Another 30 seconds, we'll hit 14 minutes, and you're in the home stretch. Let's build, come on. Come up to me. Come on up. We're in the home stretch here. 5 minutes. What do you got?
243.
Oh, come on, you got it. Let's go. You got it, let's go. Don't quit now. It's 5 minutes. Let's get in the saddle, high cadence. High cadence, let's go. Spin it out. Nice, come on. Get up here with me. Yes. Come on. Okay, we got 4 minutes left. Here's what you're gonna do. 20 seconds out of the saddle, 40 seconds fast legs. Let's go. Out of the saddle. Come up to me. Come on up. Right here beside me. Get up to me. Let's go. Fast legs, fast legs. It's only 3 more of those. Come on. You only got 2 minutes left. Come on. Empty it. 2 minutes. Whatever you got to do. Come on. 90 seconds. Fight. One minute. Everything you got here. Come on. Go. 40. 30. Fight. 20. Let's go. This is it. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, Done. Flip down. Let's go over here. Let's go to that cutout right there. What'd you get?
242. So 2 watts more than my recent personal best. But I'm also about 3 kilos lighter than that 242. So, you know, it's a good gain. But definitely coming back for that 252. I'm happy with it. I would have been happy with 240.
So you're good?
Because of the weight, you know?
Because you've lost about 6 pounds?
Yeah. That was really hard though. I mean, that was a 20-minute power test, always is and should be. You know?
My power, 281. So it's exactly a 40 watt difference almost. Crazy.
Yeah, so I'm happy. Like that's 4 watts per kilo for me, which I feel is kind of like the baseline for, you know,
yeah.
You can hit that for your 20-minute power. You're fit as a woman, right?
Yeah, that's good.
So I'm happy.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
Nice. How'd you like me yelling at you at the end there?
It's good. Yeah. I didn't have anything in me though. I mean, I was standing only doing like 247. Fuck. I just couldn't.
Yeah, so that means you did it right. Like
I was tapped out.
If you tapped out like that at the end, if you're standing at the end last minute and you couldn't get any, like you couldn't like get up to 300, 350, yeah. you were done.
Like, there's no, like if I was at the sprint line of a race, I'd be in trouble.
Ugh.
You know?
All right, let's go down. Big question I think a lot of people are gonna have is how did you feel about me yelling at you like that?
I like it. No, it's totally fine. That works for me. Like that's kind of how I would talk to myself. Like you actually said it once, like just take a break right now.
Reset.
Yeah. And so I was like slowing down my breathing. The problem is when I do that, I can't not slow down the power. So I'm slowing down my breath. I'm like slowing down my thoughts, and with that, I slow down the power too. But it was fine because it did reset me, and I felt like I went to the end of the line with all that I had.
We wanted to share some tips with you on what Deirdre did going into this test. Nutrition, warm-up, mindset, the workout she did the day before.
All right, so starting with nutrition, anytime I have a big ride or an important workout, I have the same breakfast. It's gluten-free pancakes that I make myself. I add a scoop of protein powder to them, and obviously I have them with maple syrup because you can't have pancakes without maple syrup. And then I have Gatorade with me that I'm drinking kind of in the warm-up, and I just had like a Nutri-Grain bar maybe 20 minutes before the test started. So that was
like a Fig bar, granola bar, any type of like carbohydrate.
Like 150 calories.
What about the night before?
So the night before I had actually a really light dinner. But then as an evening snack, which I never ever do, I don't eat after dinner unless it's just a protein shake, I had a small bowl of Cheerios with a banana cut up into it.
What was your warm-up?
I did 12 minutes at 50% of my FTP, and then I just did a 3-minute build. So I did a minute at 180, a minute at 220, a minute at 260. So just making sure that I went above what I wanted to hit for my 20-minute power just to get my legs.
That would be like a minute at 75, a minute at 90, a minute at like 110 or 105%.
Yeah.
So around there.
Yeah.
You want to do your warm up, then spin for 5 to 10 minutes and go straight into it. You don't want to stand around for 5-10 minutes and let the legs kind of seize up. You want to do your warm up, spin out for 5 to 10 minutes, keep the legs moving, and then go straight in to the test. What about the ride prior?
So normally the day before I would do some leg openers, like some 30-second, 1-minute intervals in a shorter ride. Maybe
like a 1 hour ride?
Yeah, an hour, hour and a half.
Less than 50% of FTP, like just cruising around, not looking at the watts?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then do some spin ups, you know. But I didn't do that for this test. I was coming in off of a rest day, just it's how it worked out for my training week. So that wasn't ideal either, and I knew that going into the test that I might have a better performance if I had have done the proper pre-workout. So I'm planning that for the 1 in 5 weeks to nail my workout the day before.
And the reason you do the spin ups, like 5 to 10 1-minute accelerations, is because you don't want the body to think, like allow the body to go into full recovery mode. So the next day you're still firing. Like I heard this interesting thing from Lance Armstrong, where he said he hates the rest days. He would prefer that there were no rest days because the rest days screw him up and make him feel worse coming back.
And then what about mindset? Going into it, you got to go into it with a good mindset, positive, you know, feeling good.
I've tried it every different way in terms of mindset, and I find the best way to go into it is loose, relaxed, as relaxed as you can be, and that there's two things, the most important two things are I'm gonna finish the 20 minutes no matter what, and I'm gonna try my best. And if I can do those two things, the problem is if you start like putting expectations on numbers, it could really mess you up. Obviously I have numbers that I wanna hit, but you kind of know how you feel at like 8 minutes, 12 minutes, 10 minutes. And if it needs to back down a little bit, then that's what you do. Because I think the worst thing you can do is like do 12 minutes and then you pull the plug. Because you're now like having that quitting mindset. Like, okay, if it's not going my way, I just pull the plug. Where you have to finish. And that's number one. And number two is you're just gonna try your best. And then the numbers, you can't really, you go, okay, I'm gonna try this number, maybe 350, 250, whatever it is. But if it's not going my way, like with her, she lost a couple watts, but stayed on.
Yeah.
Where how would you have felt if you...
Well, because in the past I have, let's say 250 and then you're at 245 and the numbers start dropping, I have pulled the plug because I was like, well, I'm not going to hit it today, so I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
But now I know that, you know, even 240 for 20 minutes is an amazing effort. Even if that's not my full capacity, it's still a big effort for the day, and it's still amazing. It's still something to be celebrated and to be happy about. So that's it.
It's like 237, 235.
Yeah, even if I did 235, that would have been wicked. I would have been happy with it. I would have just said, okay, I'm coming back in 2 weeks to do it again.
Anyway, so I think that's the most important thing, and I think mindset is the most important thing. You have to go into it with, I'm gonna finish, and I'm gonna try my best, and the numbers aren't as important as finishing. All right, guys, I think that's all we got for today. Check the description, biggest giveaway I've ever done. Bontrager carbon saddle, Dura-Ace 9200 crank, Wera Allen keys, ticker heart rate strap, a bunch of other stuff. Check it out. Love you guys. I'm gonna be giving away a bike in the future, either this month or next month, so stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We love you guys. We'll see you on the next video.
See you on the next video.
Bye.